you said, it really does depend on which stars show up. I feel like we've got that consistency in MIBR, at least on the individual front. But yeah, like you say, Yugi, always a question mark for me, man. And I really hope he can find his form here in Turkey, as obviously elimination is certainly on the line for some of these teams. No one wants to be eliminated on day number 3, especially not when we've got, you know, this wonderful hotel in Turkey and the sun is shining, Harry. Maybe you do want to get eliminated.
Yeah, I was going to say, alternatively, do you want to get eliminated? And then you've got, what, like 6 days left of the holiday?
That's tempting. But, you know, I don't think anyone's going to be leaning that way, regardless.
Kirby's looking up at the ceiling. What's up there? It's all a trick, don't worry. He's just pointing to the stars. He left them behind a while ago, actually. North. No, I tell you what.
That's going to leave a mark.
Speaking about Kirby, I'm loving him now in this squad because it feels like with Gade at the helm and with Kirby in here and no more Valda, it kind of, I feel like it's opened the doors for Kirby to be that star once again. It always kind of felt like, you know, like when Valda was in the team, he was the guy that we were looking at to step up. He is phenomenal. There is no denying that. And I think for Kirby, he kind of just like fell to the back of our minds. He wasn't always the guy topping the charts. Here, with Gade leading the squad, there's a lot more emphasis around setting him up, putting Kirby in spots to find success. And he's got a good supporting cast of players around him.
And we even saw that back at the Pro League as well, right? Talking about Astralis, you mentioned them. I got to bring it up. Like, North took Astralis to OT on train the other day, and it was Kirby who dropped 40 frags in that game. They still lost it 19-17, but you know, Kirby was absolutely on another one, and I hope he can bring that form here today as well. This is a really terrifying North roster when they hit the ground running. And we're going to have to see if today will be the day where they do that as we get into the pistol round. Map number 1 here of a best-of-3 series, an elimination matchup where no one wants to be the loser. But tough. That's how it works, Harry. MIBR with a smoke kit on Taco. Couple of P250s coming in for North as well on AZ and Cajun. I prefer to see them on armored players, but it's not a worry. We've actually got a lot of utility into this pistol round for North as they set up outside of a Kirby lurking underpass coming in for a late wrap.
Yeah, that Molotov at least going to clear out under Palace. They don't have to worry about that as they go pushing in. Yugi spotting Fallen, but Fallen's not missing a beat. Oh my goodness, Fallen's still going. He's still just tapping them down. He hasn't even got the reload off yet. He's found 3 kills with this magazine. And now swapping out to another. That bomb in the prying eyes of MIBR. Kirby arriving on this late connector wrap. North, they've been waiting all round for this to find some impact. And Kirby, he will deliver one. Fallen on for the ace. Not going to get it as Fur does strip that away from him, but MIBR finding the pistol, getting off to a good start, and with Fallen already looking so warmed up, it's a little bit scary indeed.
That was a fantastic sequence of kills from Fallen, just trapped in at the ninja box and getting 3 headshots like it's nothing. It's what you want to see. As North, no bomb plant, so unlikely to go for a force in this second round. Likely just Glocks and give away a second. MIBR with a few SMGs in round number 2 and a close ramp position taken as well. Lucas deciding to push. Ooh, that Molotov will be heard by AZ. He knows that Lucas is nearby, but there's very little he can do about it with a Glock. As you can see, bit of a slaughter. Palace play coming through. They want to get a bomb plant. Lucas is going to try and deny it, and he will do a good job of that. Cajun, ooh, finds a dink, but he's just going to be chased down. No kills here for North. And MIBR up to a 2-0 lead.
Here's that buy coming in from the North squad. They took the eco there so that they could get that now. No AWP going to be in the hands of Yugi, at least not right away. It's the Kriegs and AKs for the most part here. Oh, not even for the most part, that's just all it is over on the T side. MIBR going to attempt the bonus round here. 3 SMGs, a scout over on the back of Fallen, Fur the only man with a rifle. And he will be over towards the connector, trying to help Fallen out if he needs it. North holding this passive default early on. Waiting to see if MIBR try and make a move, maybe get a little bit antsy here on the CT side. That's not the case, as they do just hold their ground right now. Here we see North trying to seize this mid control. Window smoke going to get thrown, or actually top mid smoke rather, from back in T-spawn. That allows these players to cross out into middle. Fallen getting forced out from the window because of AZ down in lower tunnels. So mid control going the way of the Danes. Minute left on the clock. They've got mid. Now the question becomes, what are they going to do with it?
KNG's tucked in the apartments as well. This is looking like it will end in a B play for North. They're bringing the bomb up catwalk. Kiebi, he's tunnel visioned in on the scope. Does he check the close right position? He's alone right now as well. This could get dicey. The bomb has found its way past ladder. MIBR clearing out the ramp, knowing this is likely a B play, and a third rotation coming into this B site, but Kiebi, he checks his position. KNG getting cornered, and now the B push coming through. Taco trying to hold his own on his own, and with 30 seconds spraying away, Kiebi's found him. Double pick from Kiebi into this site, starting things off as we would have hoped here for the north side of things. And the bomb plant down, MIBR might save, but really, this is only a bonus round. You're not saving guns of huge value. Fur had AZ trapped in the connector, and he will deal with him. That's another kill for MIBR, but it's all about damage here as North pretty much guaranteed the round.
Yeah, they would love to grab that Krieg in connector and swap that out for the MP9 at the very least. Lucas going to take that risk, and, well, he will get away with it. North finding a round nice and early, though, and Kiebi the man to make it happen. Already living up to the hype that we put around him. Oh, they do actually lose a man to the bomb. Yugi not able to get away in time. Not the end of the world, though, for North. And obviously, with that being the bonus round for MIBR, I wonder if we maybe see an AWP purchased up here. I think they had enough money to get one glass cannon, but... Oh, actually, no. They've been able to jiggle that around, jiggle the money around on this CT side. They've got that on the back of KNG. Goes into the window. Not going to take the timing shot. Instead, holding for that quick, short push. However, short, not the object of desire for North. They've already got players deep within the connector. Cajun B up in Palace. Potential for North to try and seize this A bomb site 30 seconds into the round.
Yeah, important Molly for Fallen to allow him to get out of that stairs position. He could have been covered by Palace. There is a man there, but he's able to move his way over to the window. Nice spam. Lucas putting AZ low. That rotate from Fallen coming back into CT as well, so he's got the scout to defend A. And this did look like an A-play attempt for North with them taking connector and with a man in Palace, but now they are backing out of middle and sending the bomb to apartments, going back into this B bomb site. Gate, he's going to have to cross past jungle, though, and there's a couple of snipers in the A site to deal with. The main one being down on B, though. KNG with a long angle through apartments. He's going to be able to call this one ahead of time for MIBR. Missed shot, though. That's unfortunate. Has a Molotov to throw down, but Taco's already taken a kill. Gate getting dropped up on catwalk. There's another man there, though. Do they realize? Taco does with a second frag. This orb not finding value as AZ takes him down, but Taco is still holding on to the back of the bomb site. 30 seconds for North to get this man out of position, but he's got cover from both sides of the market. Kiebi catching him as Amali pushes him forward. Yugi can try and plant for the apartments. That's where AZ still sits, but he's so low, and the retake will be on.
Oh no. Catching that flash with his chest. And now they know someone's pushed up close. They will have heard that connection. Two players in this bomb site now. Fallen gonna join the rest of the squad. They spot the man over at short. Yugi still hidden here in the bomb site, helped out by AZ. And North, an immediate second, tying this one up nice and early.
I really love that post plant. What Kiebi does there is he tells his teammates to hide and not peek at all, and he covers the cross, and he can go, okay, no one make a move until I make contact on short. When I make contact, it means they can cross past bench, they can get to you at the back of the site. Kiebi makes contact, he gets a bit of damage on Fur, and then both of North start to swing and take engagements while MIBR are trying to fight Kiebi on short. That's a really nice way of playing contact from a safe position from Kiebi, and he is at little risk to dying from that retake. We'll be around for North once again, and MIBR have their money broken. The Eagles in round number 5. North's chance to take the lead right back.
Looking like just that set piece in towards the A-bomb site. MIBR, they've already begun rotating players over. The smoke's going in though, and that is going to keep these players at bay. Fur waited all around there to try and make something happen through the smoke, but instead nothing comes through, and just KNG left to finish off.
Nice.
Well, actually shut down Gade. Not going to let him get away with that. However, Kirby coming in almost immediately for the trade. North finding themselves in the lead as they make quick work of that eco round from the Brazilian side.
Buy will be afforded off the back of it, though, straight back in for the likes of MIBR. But they're going to take a quick tactical pause before they go in. Fallen being very vocal, clearly with a game plan coming into this round. Maybe instructing KNG on where to go with that AWP, assuming it's coming through. They should have the money with that loss bonus starting to accumulate here for MIBR. That's 3 rounds in a row for North now on this T side. Things looking good since that pistol start for MIBR, and the Eco finding nothing but the MAC-10 on Gade, so not really a worry. He would want to upgrade that anyway coming into this round, and we do have the double AWP coming through. This is such a terrifying duo of players, Fallen and KNG on the CT side of Mirage.
So much utility thrown into middle, and that's to allow Gade to get this foothold down towards short side. He's already down by connector, and he could look to try and come in with the rest of the squad now for this fast A play. Gage, you'll see quite often he's not afraid to put himself in these kind of swing positions, right? And he trusts the rest of the squad to find the space, create these opportunities. Cajun getting that trade onto Fur. Gage just going to wait in the window. He hears that rotation from Taco in through CT, so he's made the call. He's calm that there's 2 players here. And Taco trying to go around this smoke.
Ooh.
Now we're going to realize that no one from North is actually out in this bomb site yet.
This is really smart. Gade's got into a great position, and North decided not to commit. The smokes have worn off, and they've just gone, okay, let's let Gade work for a little bit. Let's see if he can find a kill. If he does or get some information, we can go back into the site. But Yugi's started to crawl through with the AWP. No one is going to be able to trade this peak, though. Only Cajun in the palace, but no need. Yugi finds his second wallbang headshot of the round. That smoke, did it miss? Yeah, it's going to come right back down. Look fine, but I guess he looked away before he fully, let it out of his hands. Fallen watching this cross, and now the connector, it would have been smoked if Yugi got it down, but he didn't. So Fallen's got an open fight into this A site. Here's the best bet of them getting into this round as Lucas is in CT, and North have their eyes certainly trained on that position. Swapping out for a rifle, bomb plant coming in. North have found a smoke on the ground, and they've used it to enable a bomb plant. 4 players still in, very good post plants. Gade's still in that window, now moving into CT. Yugi does get digged through the smoke, but he can just fall back towards ramp. And MIBR, really, it's about containing North at this point, not about retaking.
Yeah, critically, they're hoping they can hold on to these 2 orbs with Gade already posted up in CT. Cajun knows he doesn't even have to get this kill. He's just got to keep the pressure on. Lucas, at some point, has to try and get away. And when he attempts to sprint to safety, when he attempts to fall back, that's where this forward position from Gade is so valuable. And there's that AWP dropped. Fallen at least able to hold on to his, but no, Kirby getting the trade, and most importantly, stripping the AWPs from the hands of MIBR. North now posted up to continue building upon this lead.
Those are some great exits from North. They had not only Gade in the spawn, but Kirby wrapped all the way through apartments to finish Fallen off at the back of the B site. North, I love the slowdown there in that 4-on-3. They don't over-aggress into the A site. They wait and make sure everyone knows where MIBR could be. Yugi finds 2 crucial AWP opening kills. And that is definitely what you want to see. We talk about him being a make or break here for North, and right now he's making it happen. 4-2, eco for MIBR. Push on ramp though from Lucas. Has he found a timing? Oh, jumping, and Cajun's ready for it. Just about. Getting away with that kill. Palace push from Fallen as he now knows that Cajun has left this position. And North are going to move their way up middle as well. That bomb coming in tow.
Oh, Furt with the timing. Cade trying to flick back around to find him, and Cajuns even mopped up Fallen over in Palace North. They might change their mind here. They've seen a player in window. They don't know that KNG's here, admittedly, but they reckon at least that there's going to be one player over towards that B side of the map. And so with two, now three kills coming in towards A, they're going to try and hit this bomb site, and it's completely undefended. This is where all this damage that KNG has done, all these dinks that he's landed, you were hoping were going to transpire into something for him there, but that's just not the case. And Taco, so far removed from this A bomb site, no choice but to try and hold on it to the armor.
You hate to see that for KNG. He dinks up two players there. Three of them now low for North, and Yugi is the man to deal with him, so doesn't even get a shot of finishing off the damage he started. It's going to be a fifth round for North, as Taco won't be able to find anything here unless AZ continues. But considering how low these North players are, they'd rather build up their economy on the T side, have that in place nice and early. Flawless since MIBR took the opening 2 rounds of this map. Taco might be able to get a kill here. Gade is tagged, and Cajun's only 2 shots away from death, but he's going to go for it? No, just holding on to the Deeg. It's going to be another round for North, but money again for MIBR. They're on the rut of eco buy until they win a round. That's got to change soon if they want to have a decent CT side.
Even more so because, you know, the names that we mentioned for North that we wanted to have stepping up, namely looking at Kirby, but also Yugi landing some good shots in the 1 round that we've seen that AWP go up against the rifles. That sets maybe a bit of a worrying tone for MIBR. Double AWP back in play. KNG posted up with his over on the short side. Fallen, the man to open up in this round. Gade, well, he wanted to get the trade there, but not going to come through. Yugi will be in with the response, and Cajun's removed another man over towards this Tetris position. Look at Fur, by the way. Pushed all the way in through T-Spawn, and now wrapping the Palace North. There is no way they're going to be ready for this. The question becomes, though, how much can Fur find from this wrap? How much can he get done? If it's only 1 kill... Oh, he just misses Cajun. Just about. And now I think they know Cajun's there. That's been calmed by the players in CT. Gade's gone on a long wrap all the way through middle, so a chance to protect this bomb as it is planted for it.
Oh no, the trade is there. Fallen, he saved the day. He's on the defuse. Yugi's got to go through the smoke, and he's got to kill Deagle out. And Fallen's going to get off the bomb. Is there time for the full stick? I think just about. And he's got it. MIBR will win that round. What a heroic play from Fallen. That was such a close wrap from Gade, dropping the defuser initially, and Fallen just with the quick turnaround to middle to get that refrag. Yugi almost getting the kills in time, but Fallen, good decision to get off that bomb there. Once his teammate died, I thought Yugi would have committed with the AWP and you know, run out of time, but Fallen smart enough not to stick the bomb when he had time to take another gunfight. 5-3, and North finally conceding a round, but they've got money thanks to all these clean anti-ecos. MIBR with only 1 AWP in this one, though. Fallen's down to an SMG. He's giving KNG that weapon. Gabe, smart to get out of position after he gets legged on the cross as they throw a molly behind the back mid boxes. Only 1 man on B. Look at that rotate. KNG is leaving position. Taco's now alone, and North are coming. Yeah,
he's decided to go back, and that's because Fur has gotten so deep down the ramp here, but AZ getting that opener. Now KNG, the only man to get past, and he didn't see Kirby. He doesn't know that a player could be so deep within the site. That drop down's been heard, but Kirby quick on the trigger. And now the bomb plant looking to come through for North. This wrap from Fallen and Fur, the 2 players that had pushed that A ramp early on, finally activating now. And Fur getting that kill onto Gade, that's definitely going to spur MIBR to at least give this one a look in.
They're just so far away. And yeah, they're bailing. Too far away, knowing that, you know, if they're not going to be able to get a kill through the market, North aren't giving a pick up for Fur. Those other 2 players would have to come through from Catwalk, and there's still an AWP in the apartments covering that. Not a lot of room back into the round for MIBR, and they will forfeit it for now. North taking 6. MIBR not being able to wrap 2 rounds in a row here. And everyone surviving for North in the post plant as well, albeit very close. 4 HP on 2 of those Ts, but calculated to a T, and North are going to find themselves another. MIBR, they had, you know, losses coming into that round, considering they only had Fallen surviving in the previous, so now it's going to be even more impactful, as while they get away with 3 guns, they definitely can't get 5 rifles. And they know that. Tactical pause coming out for the Brazilian side.
Yeah, this map pick of MIBR not getting off to the start that they wanted. North, I love that call from them as well, right? The immediate switch up of pace. They lose that one round, and so they go, all right, fast B it is then. Yeah. And well, it works brilliantly for them. One of the other things as well, right? I think AZ in a lot of these iterations of North looked very inconsistent. Some games he was great, and we had some real flashbacks to the golden years of that man. And then others, you know, like he would just seem like a bit of a weak point, right? Like a bit exploitable in the server. It feels like since Gade's come in as the IGL, AZ's like rolled back the years. He looks so comfortable in this team, and this game's no exception.
Well, it's adjusted role changes, right, as well, right? We see Gade going in first less. It's usually AZ to be, you know, being the point man for North and taking those entries, and Gade a lot of the time is trying to stay alive and also lurking a lot for information. So, you know, switch ups in roles can always revitalize a player in a big way. And, you know, as an entry player as well, you don't even necessarily need to be high fragging as long as you're getting your team into the site and they're closing out the rounds. That's what matters most. And North have certainly looked good in these past few weeks. Flashbang into connect. KNG holds his nerve and moves forward past the smoke. This is ballsy, and they're not ready for it. AZ's going to go down. Kiebi looking to trade, but KNG has already ducked out of the round, and Fur has reaggressed. Bomb dropped at the feet of MIBR, but they won't hold on to it. They're just going to spam smokes, give it away. They know Cajuns in the palace, and this is an A split from North. All the info there for MIBR, and Lucas even reaggressing through the window to drop Yugi. Things are getting worse for North, and they know exactly where Cajun sits as well, so no one even offering him a kill.
Yeah, Kiebi's on a real timer here. Taco's just pushed the apartments and was down in those lower tunnels. If this bomb tries to rotate back towards B, it's going to go into the waiting arms of Taco. And even as that push doesn't come in, Taco's still heard this rotation. He's got a good idea as to what's going on right now. Well, he'll continue to hold. And with only 7 seconds left, Kiebi, there's no chance in this round for him. He's just got to try and stay alive. Luckily enough, not a problem. MIBR aren't hunting. But that attempt at the fast connector plate shut down. And a lot of that coming down to that ballsy push from KNG, right? The flashbang goes in, followed up with a deep con smoke. North, they'd anticipated that flashbang and the smoke would have forced any player in connector out of that position. They were not ready for KNG to be so far forward.
AWPs are out though, 1 per side for now. As KNG has got his back in his hands. They're going towards middle. There's a smoke down. Fur's going to push the top side. This is ballsy. Flash is good. And Fur is going to fall to Gade. Double peek from North. They lined up for a second, but that just gives them more firepower. And Kiebi, he is pushing through this app smoke. He's gone very deep, tucked into the wall. Lucas waiting for a drop. Not going to spot the legs of Cajun from this position, though, and he will back up. In the meantime, North with this mid pick are going to start to move in, but that boost could catch them off guard. Taco getting blinded, still staying still and waiting for this repeat. AZ's gone down. Nice shot from Taco. KNG even getting killed towards the apartments. Kiebi tried to activate and got aggressive through that smoke, but it was being covered. Now MIBR, they flipped it. They're back in a 4-on-3, holding the advantage, and not really much map control to work with. They've got connector, but Fallen is holding close, and there's still a player on Cat to swing wide if needed. Oh, he heard that.
Oh, Yugi, at least. Oh, damage onto Fallen, and that's going to force him away from the stairs. KNG. Oh, he does consider the possibility that a player's gotten by. Cajun caught out in the open. And Yugi left alone here, ready for the wrap from Fallen, trying to take this fight, but he's just missed the timing. Not going to miss it the second time around, and this bomb on his back. Now running towards the A site. Lucas primed, ready and waiting, and he'll shut him down. That AWP can be retrieved. Double AWP setup now presenting itself to the side of MIBR.
Yeah, that's something you never want to give away to this team as well, right? They're going to take it every single time, especially on CT Mirage. And, you know, nice play through the Molotov as well, just catching the timing as Yugi almost got a bomb plant on A. If that Molly gets down a second earlier or he wins that fight, he can get a plant. And the last player is rotating off of B, so there was a chance there for North. Tactical timeout coming out for the Danes as well. First one on this T side. They haven't really felt too pressured, but with back-to-back rounds coming through from MIBR, North finally realizing that now is the time. They've got money though. So a buy is just on the horizon here.
Yeah, still able to bring that AWP out, surprisingly. In spite of these last few going in favor of MIBR, they've at least got Yugi back on that, and he is showing up in this game right now. Fallen, flashed out from the connector, not going to get offered a peek just yet, and already North with this foothold here. No pesky KNG either to disrupt this one. However, MIBR, they keep taking all this aggression. And it does feel like the second because, you know, they're giving up mid, right? They don't have anyone playing there. Fallen was going to float around the connector. And with them just giving it up, sure, they hand that over to North. They give them this position on the map. But they've taken a foothold elsewhere. And Fur wrapping around now behind Cajun. If he goes deep enough, he might secure this man advantage for the MIBR side. Without North even knowing, and actually that kill comes in from Lucas instead, just about beating him to the punchline. So that flank from Fur doesn't really live up to much. Fallen gonna hit the shot. KNG with his AWP over towards the B side of the map, and he's getting pressured from both short and the apartments. Kierby trying to catch the timing, but KNG is just hiding away in this bomb site. Yugi left up alone, 1-on-4, 3 players inside of B, and 1 holding him in the ladder room. There is no way back into this round for Yugi.
Yeah, KNG's got him locked here. That Molotov is going to create problems. It forces him out, and KNG is waiting. What a perfect round from MIBR. Fur with that flank as well. He sneaks the entire way through Palace, back up ramp, just about to kill Cajun, and Lucas steals it from him. That's got to suck, but what that does do is give all the info for MIBR that, okay, it's going to be a B play. KNG, watch out. You're getting split from short. We don't have that mid control right now. We've been smoked in connector, and KNG, he holds his own more than required. 3 kills on that B bomb site. Good info gathering from Fur. I'm loving how he's exploiting the lack of defaulting from North. Just going for these fast mid-control rounds. Now it's another fast play, but towards the B bomb site. It's being heard. Molly is down. Taco throwing all his utility in early. And that's going to make North stop for a second, but they still have the same game plan. They're still coming in for the play. KNG can't do a thing with that smoke in his face, but the Molly is down. They've got to run through that. They've got no choice. Dropping out through the window. KNG waiting on the other side. Taco spraying in from jail. He's got 2, putting them in a cage as Taco shuts down the push. There's only 2 more Ts left out, and both their positions ascertained by MIBR. Taco running low on ammo, but his teammates are coming in for support. And nice shot from AZ, but it's not going to be enough. It will be a 7th round for MIBR. Picking up the pieces here on the CT side. 4 rounds in a row from the Brazilians, and only a couple left in the half.
And this is where from North, I'm really hoping that they just slow it down a bit and watch for some of this early aggression. The one thing to bear in mind is that they've not really seen it, right? Like, think about a lot of these pushes from Fur. A lot of the times they've gone unnoticed. And all he's been doing is gathering intelligence for the MIBR side. This round, however, much more passive hold from MIBR. The one player who is in the firing line has fallen. He's got support nearby. KNG over in mid if needed. Fallen here, and Fallen's not missing a beat. Kierby and AZ both offer themselves up to the Golden God down under. And now, this A play, last-ditch effort from North, but Fur's just lighting up the scoreboard now. And this one feels gone once again. Yugi, the last man alive. It seems like he's always in these 1vx's. No AWP by his side this time around, though. Only the AK to work with. And surely there's no way back into this one.
Yeah, what on earth are you supposed to do here? MIBR even have your exit clamped as well. Two players just rushing through spawn. Yugi's going to start to hear this. Flash gives it away. Turns back. Taco in the air and now underground. Yugi, does he get the second? Lucas is here as well. They're just feeding the beast. But Fallen finally waiting as the insurance policy. And MIBR, they can afford to take a couple of casualties there. They've got the money for the last round of the half. Really starting to warm up into this CT side are MIBR. And North with no bomb plant. Their money is looking dire. GG bet odds favoring MIBR now after this strong side, and I don't think it's going to slow down. 9 on the horizon here for their CT half as we see North force the issue. Gade's got a Galil with no armor. He dropped over a Krieg. Couple of them in play, but not many smokes, and North just going for a full blanket A execute.
Oh, Lucas and Fur trying to do what they can, and Fur on this ladder is just always a menace. A 9th round for MIBR, and oh my, I'm having flashbacks to just the other day. MIBR, one hell of a recovery here on their map pick. They'll be heading into that second half with a 3-round advantage. The Brazilians are not messing around. North, they've got to try and recover. Will they get the job done? Find out after a quick break.
Strong stuff from MIBR on their first half of Mirage. It is their map pick in the series, and they take 9 rounds on the CT side. It was initially a pistol win with North finding 5 rifle rounds in a row, and then MIBR bounced back and closed it out 9-6. Pretty happy with that scoreline, but let's see how the pistol goes as well. If they can find both in the map, it's going to be a hard match to lose for them, or at least in the first one. Seeing Fallen really stepping up as well. He had 4 kills in that USP round, and on the secondary AWP, he is bringing the heat alongside KNG, locking down that B bomb site. Yugi as well, stepping up a little bit more than we hoped as well, and Kiebi always a cold killer on this map.
Yeah, I'm really liking that KNG was able to recover, because early on he was missing a couple of shots. He was down bottom of the board, right? I think it was like round 6 or 7. Only had 1 kill to his name. So he's done a lot of work to help MIBR here. And now this fast B play, well, North, they've got no one in the bomb site. Yuki's already been dinked as well back in the shop. And this bomb can now look to go down. KNG even getting boosted into the window. I like this from MIBR. They've got players coming in on this flank. And that's going to put even more pressure on this North hold. Cajun at least getting the trade onto KNG. Yugi's found Lucas. And now the 2v2. Bomb planted, and it's been ticking just for a little bit. Kit on Cajun. He's been able to retrieve that in the rotation. Yugi gets finished off, but Cajun trades. And now the 1v1. Fallen back at the truck. Not hiding in the apartments like Cajun might believe. He throws that smoke down onto the bomb. And Cajun trying to stick it. Fallen. Knife out. Stabby, stab. And he's going to get it. But North get the defuse with just enough time left. Fallen. The knife not fast enough.
Oh, that was so close as well. He hit a couple of left clicks, Harry, as that defuse comes in, and if only one of those Glock shots connected. Nice play from Cajun as well. Throws a smoke to bait out the peak. Nothing comes through, so he's just got to stick it. That's his best bet. As you said, he has no idea where Fallen is, thinking he's likely the apartments in that position, and that's going to be the round coming in for North. A pistol per team here in this map. Split down the middle, and now it's going to be North's chance to close the floodgate here, close the scoreline. MIBR, a lot to say after that round. And some really nice trading to get North back in there. That was, as you said, an empty bomb site. North, having to deal with a lurker of KNG who was finding loads of success on that backline. He gets 2 kills from the window, 3 actually in the end, and is still North able to find him and get on that defuse. Really, really nice stuff considering. I love that pistol from MIBR, you know. They have so many avenues into that round, and now they're going to be forcing 2 Kriegs and an AK-47 in round number 2.
Who won the pistol again?
Yeah, I can't tell. This is I can't wait for something to change with the economy, because this is just garbage. Like, this shouldn't be allowed, really. It does look like MIBR won the pistol with how their buy is. They've got 3 rifles, Harry. North don't even have 2.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly. It's a sad day. I mean, it's been a sad, year
few
almost.
months, yeah. I mean, people have only been doing this, since recently. Obviously, the Krieg money changes or price change was a big impact in this. I think that's the first thing that needs to go. The Krieg is ultimately so much better than the AK. It shouldn't be $50 more. It should be $3,000
more.
Well, let's see what MIBR can do with this force. North is surely expecting it after conceding a bomb plant, especially considering how close MIBR got. They are going to be confident.
Yeah, they're really hoping that this boost from Cajun can find the opener. And indeed it will. Taco offering himself up there. That's one of these Kriegs dropped, and that means one of these armorless players now has to try and retrieve it. Instead, they'll just leave that behind over at short. AZ tagged up earlier on, hidden at this A-bomb site. They haven't accounted for him, and AZ stands to do a hell of a lot. The fact that he still hasn't peaked, the longer he leaves this, the less MIBR consider this as a viable position. However, as he arrives, KNG's already posted up on Tetris, and there's no way he wins that with the MP9. Kirby, 1v3 required here. He's up against an armada of rifles on the other side, and Fur, well, will offer himself up. Kirby getting the other, and now just Fallen. Oh, the MP9's hunting him. Fallen's running away, but he can't get away in time.
No kit.
It's so close, but yeah, there's surely not time without a defuse kit.
No, I don't think he's got it, Harry. And he's realized that as well. It's going to fall apart. He will grab a gun and stay alive, but it's going to be around for MIBR. That force buy works wonders. Even with Kirby getting essentially the 1-on-3, it's not enough. Time, the biggest killer of North in this round, and MIBR, that's double digits taken first. North may have won the pistol, but they're certainly not going to be flying through the second half with ease, being made to work for these rounds. MIBR 10-7, North now forcing with pistols, and this has set the Brazilians up perfectly in the second half to make a bit of a run. North, can they try and stop things early with a couple of rifles in this round, or will they be down 11-7 with an eco to follow?
And MIBR just holding passively. They know that North are likely to make a move in this round. Try and find some sort of advantage with these pistols. That's not the case right now. Those smokes go in over towards A, and that's prompted the rotation away from B. Kirby leaving that side of the map and rejoining his old mate Gade towards this A site. It's all a ruse, though. And North have fallen for it. Hook, line, and sinker. MIBR, They've got a temporarily weakened B bomb site. They're not going to play into it, however. Fallen's actually grabbed this bomb and goes back towards A. They tried to throw the old double fake in. And instead, they might just go walking into these two rifles at the A side of the map.
Crawling out from under now. Yugi's watching for the connector play, but timing could be a problem here. Oh, it's actually amazing for him. Fur's getting tagged as well. Yugi could double it up in mid, but eventually traded. Now the A split. AZ needs to watch his back because it is going to be Fur coming through the connector, and Kiebi can't hold the line. Taco wall banging out from under, and Gade is gone. AZ's been spotted. He'll be dealt with as well, and this pistol round has fallen apart for who? MIBR maybe, as Cajun finds two, but for a second, Harry, that looked like a Frag movie highlight. North just going to fall short, but what a nice try from Cajun.
Yeah, you can really tell how comfortable he feels in this team, because I feel like we're seeing some of the best CS we've seen from a while from Cajun B. And that is a delight, honestly. So, you know, he was instrumental to North's success in the pistol round. Almost instrumental to their success there. Sadly, they don't have any. And now it is just pistols across the board for North. A chance for MIBR to continue building upon this lead. A 12th round on the horizon, and feeling more than likely. I mean, they've got this one dead to rights.
But what if? No. Should just be a clean round. And MIBR, I like how slow they're taking this T side as well. They really are expecting North to be making early plays, and with nothing really coming through, the clock just getting bled down, but it gives time for MIBR to gain position on the map. Fur is the only one moving here. Everyone else standing strong, standing still. Fur can actually get up catwalk as well with that connector smoke down. No one's going to be covering it, but he'll back out of mid. Leave KNG here. MIBR are going to walk into this A stack, but even with 4 players here, with them all on USPs, can't really expect too much. Lots of Molotovs for MIBR to clear up positions, but Triple is not one of them for North. Yugi going down. That was at the back of Ninja as well. He just gets spammed through the box. Jiggling on the site is Kiebi. AZ going to show his hand as well, but MIBR, they're not even out on the ramp yet. They're waiting for these repeats, and they'll get them North, handing away kills, but you can't really expect too much else with USPs in this round. 12 should be coming through here as Cajun just holds the outside of CT. But no one's going through this murder hole, I can assure you of that. At least not MIBR. Cajun might just try and get this round over and done with. KNG maybe looking at the radar for a second and does catch the kill anyway. 12-7 for MIBR, and North coming back in with their first rifle at the half, but it's going to be a 4,400 buy, and that's never fun when you're already down 12-7. You're really, you know, this is one of your 2 buy rounds you get, assuming you don't win any rounds, of course.
Oh, no AWP in the hands of Yugi. No, they're hoping to bring that out as fast as they can. Yugi has been looking good with it. One thing as well, I always feel like with Yugi, if you see North run into some money problems and he doesn't get to bring an AWP out for like an entire half, often whenever we've seen him then go into the next map, it feels like he kind of cools off a bit. Cajun, oh, he's missed the timing, but actually, no! He's caught a fantastic timing. Taco tries to go back, and he walks into the barrage of bullets that rain on in from the short position. Gade's waiting in the sandwich. Helped out by Yugi over towards the stairs, and Gade, he does get the dink off that head animation. Or headshot animation, rather. Coming back to punish him, but it doesn't matter when Cajun B is just locking it down. 3 kills in that round there, and he's continuing his hot streak.
That was a really smart play from Cajun. He hears that player go into ladder room, and he knows that Taco, if he times it right, Taco's going to be climbing the ladder, and he waits just 2 seconds. He doesn't peek on the footsteps. He waits for Taco to be in ladder for 2 seconds, then he goes wide. Not immediately tunnel visioning on Taco, who he expects to be on the ladder, but taking the fight to short, watching his teammate, who was covering Taco's position, gets that kill. Taco obviously tries to trade, but he doesn't know that Cajun is already posted on his spot, and that will be a couple of kills for Mr. B. 12-8 North. That was a huge round to keep themselves in this game. Not allowing MIBR to run away with a potential 14-8 lead, as it would have been that off the back of the eco that followed the rifle round out. The flash sends them back. The footsteps might have been heard. And Gade going to throw out a smoke. They should be able to molly under Balk here as Taco is in Palace with a Molotov. Gade playing it very careful though. The timing, the jump, and he gets the kill. That's huge. North with an advantage once again. Fur in front of the Molotov, and he's trying to find the timing. If Gade reloads here, he's going to get killed. Oh.
There's Yugi bailing Gade out of that situation. He's sticking around because Gade, you know, he's a man who loves one, but he always prefers 2 kills in a round if he can. Mr. Multi-kill, as we call him. And he's going to take an aggressive foothold in Palace. Now, Gade doing a stellar job here. Despite getting tagged up and being the man to create the advantage for North in this round, he gets that foothold in Palace. And on the back of that, he now knows that the majority of this A site's looking clear. Kirby might be blind, but Fallen doesn't check the close angle. And with that kill coming in, the bomb now dropped at the feet of Kirby. 25 seconds left.
Oh, no.
MIBR, they've got to get a handle back on this bomb. Because even though Lucas is delivering kill after kill at the site, Kirby not able to stand his ground. And now Gade on this very lengthy rotation all the way through Palace in a 1v3. Surely this isn't doable, and I think he knows that as well. He's going to bow out of this round. MIBR, by the skin of their teeth, locking in a 13th. A lot of that coming down to Lucas, but also the one fight that felt like it was so important for finding Kirby up in the apartments.
Yeah, how does he do that? Kirby plays it like a master. He gets the smoke down. He uses all of his utility to keep MIBR out. He repositions to an angle that wasn't exposed from the back of car, so he couldn't be jumped by Lucas, who was already inside of the site killing his teammates. And somehow Fur just dives around the corner through the smoke and gets the headshot. Really nice round from Fur. He single-handedly won that for MIBR. If he dies there, that's it. That's done. Gade can stay alive, and there's no time for a plant there for Lucas. So big round from Fur and MIBR. They're going to get up to 13 on this T side. Some nice entries from Lucas as well. 3 kills getting into that site. So can't be going without mention. He's had a pretty slow game, but stepping up at an important moment for MIBR and breaking the money of North, who have only this one saved Krieg, 4 pistols behind it. It's going to be a 14-8 more than likely, with North trying to pull things back with a potential final buy. They're going to have the AWP for Yugi following up, though. That has not been a factor so far on the CT side, but KNG has his for now. Boosting up to put Gade in position. But no one's coming towards A.
Important to note, Yugi with $4,000, he's at least going to be able to bring that AWP out in the following round. So the first time we get to see that over on the CT side. And that might be a difference maker. Boost getting assembled. AZ, oh, he's just missed the timing on that. For spotting that the window is clear. Cajun's been playing over in the ladder room a hell of a lot. This round, that is not the case. But MIBR being very careful, trying to clear this. Gade gets mopped up. Cajun now retrieving that Krieg. Trying to lay down the pain, but it's him to get hit by that train as Fur delivers death swiftly in towards the A-bomb site. The Krieg attempting to be picked up by Yugi. And that Krieg is like bait, you know, just out in the open, one by one, the Danes flock to it.
Come and get it.
AZ's been in this smoke all round. And the thing is, MIBR, they seem pretty aware of that as a possibility. Gade, or AZ rather, almost gets the third onto KNG. But the trade at least coming swiftly there from the Brazilian AWP keeps the lead up in favor of MIBR.
Yeah, and there have been no back-to-back rounds for North. MIBR have all the money in the world, so they don't need to really worry about losing some of these players. Obviously, you know, only about 2K per player right now, but you know, considering they are at a 14-8 scoreline, this game is not close by any means. It was at the halftime, and it could have been after North winning the pistol, but that Krieg force has really set the pace from MIBR in the second half. They have not stopped keeping up rounds. Taco getting naded, going in front of the Molotov. Kirby spots that, though. He knows there's a player close. He needs to be careful. Maybe he doesn't spot it. Maybe he doesn't know, because Taco's already inside of the site, and Kirby is not going to be able to keep his life on. Taco forcing the save here for North as they realize they've lost B. Oh man, I thought Kiebi saw Taco with that jump, but just that little bit of info not being transpired here for North has lost them around. It means Kiebi gets caught out of position, and MIBR 1 kill and a 15th round taken. North, if they wanted an actual chance for this buy, an actual round with the AWP, they have to save and give away 15. Fighting now for overtime with a 7-round deficit. MIBR are looking fantastic on Mirage.
Yeah, since getting onto this T side, it has just been coming up MIBR time and time again. That CT half. Yeah, at first I thought this was going to be a close game. It really looked like it, right? We come into this second half, it was split reasonably down the middle. Sure, MIBR, they looked pretty hot. They blazed themselves a bit of a trail there towards the end of the first half. And that momentum has just kept up the entirety of their T side. North, they've got one last buy here to try and salvage this. They need 7 rounds in a row to get this one to OT. MIBR very much in the driver's seat. North aren't even in the car yet, mate.
Oh, that's a close one. I like that idea from MIBR, wanting to get an angle to a player crossing bench, but not wanting to peek deep in case of that Molotov. So KNG jumps on the head of his teammate close ramp. I'm going to steal that. Either way, moving through ramp and leg spotted. Fur's going to take the kill. That is unfortunate for Gade. Just a little bit exposed down here on the ramp. Fur being able to get into position. Yugi dropping the first man out of Palace. MIBR just holding W into this round, just trying to take the bomb out through A, but AZ's posted up. He can cut off this package as Fallen brings it to the party. Fur so deep though, and North didn't know. AZ does drop that bomb, but Fur is still inside of the site. Not for long. Cajun gets him from short, and now Lucas 1-on-2. He's taking Cajun out of the round, but he's being wrapped by Kiebi, and there's a timer on this. Kiebi coming very, very close behind him. Lucas, little does he know, but he's just dodging death by seconds. And now they've lost track of him, but AZ is holding on to this position, not letting him go towards CT spawn. So if Lucas goes through this hole, he should be dead. And Kiebi doesn't know which side Lucas has gone to, so he's got to gamble. Oh, it's close, but he's found him. And Lucas looking the wrong way. It will be a round for North. That AWP getting taken into the next round for AZ as well. MIBR, though, no problem with buying up.
Yeah, they're going to call a tactical pause anyway. They know how these games can slip through your fingers, right? We've seen it already with MIBR before. So, I mean, specifically even on this map, right? You think back to that Renegades game that really went the distance. I think it was, what, I want to say 2 overtimes, but it might have been 3 even.
I think 2.
Yeah, so MIBR, no strangers to games going the distance. And they want to stop this one before that ball even gets rolling. They don't want to let the thought of a comeback enter North's mind. Okay, North just having to play this round by round at this point in time. KNG has the chance to buy an AWP up. Well, yeah, we will see that on him. So likely going to be another one of these slower defaults from MIBR once again. AZ, oh no, missed that short jump, but he's got time to get up through the connector, so no worries there. Top mid smoke gets thrown in by one of his teammates, so he had that insurance policy that's halted MIBR's mid presence.
Fur gets up from low though, and he's got a timing towards connector. AZ's not going to know that he's inside of it, and this could be a bit of a problem. Nice nade from Taco, and Fur is just tucked. AZ throwing a grenade, and this is perfect for Fur. He's got this hook, line, and sinker, and AZ going down. Really nice play, and also great grenade from Taco. Really opens up that one as AZ gets tagged up. Yugi on rotation, he's spotted. Fallen gets a pick down under balcony. Fur's got aggressive through the smoke, and he's cutting off rotations left, right, and center. Yugi, no chance in this one. It's looking like a done deal. It's looking like a finished map for MIBR as he is cordoned out of the bomb site by fire and flames. Cajun coming in through murder hole, but he knows that Fur used to be here as well. Will make his way through the jungle. KNG getting legged, or hit through the wall rather, but even with a smoke on the molly, just not offering up Yugi a chance in this round. And a 1-on-5, they're going to push him. It is done. 16-9 rather. MIBR picking up their map pick. We now delve into the unknown, Harry. Overpass. It's been a rough one for the Brazilian team, but North looking to make it a staple of their map pool. Where will this series go? It's all up in the air.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, some things are boding really well for MIBR right now, heading into this second map, as we saw Fur. Stellar performance from him, constantly finding